This is Tom Nunemaker with Capital Discussions. This is my trading update for Wednesday, September 10th, 2014. So the SPX was up 7.2 today, closed at 1995.64. Let's take a look at the intraday chart, or the monthly chart. So you can see it opened about the close yesterday, sold off a little bit, and closed near the high, so had a nice recovery. If we take a look at the volatility, here's the futures, the red line, that's the ES futures. So that shows it did sell off and recovered. The VIX, the cash, this colored line, it went up as the market sold off and then came back down, closing at 1288. So VIX came down a little bit, and our VIX futures are all nicely separated. There's no crossing of the lines, which would be backwardation. So we're in contango, kind of the normal state. Let's take a look at the euro. Here's the euro December futures, which is what the futures options trade I have is based on. This is a 2-day chart. Let's take a look at a 3-month chart just to get some perspective. So it looks like it's kind of flattening out here, maybe going into a little bit of congestion, so maybe a little bit of stability. I changed the trade yesterday from a weird order into just a put credit spread, and today with the volatility was up, I added a couple more contracts because I got a good price and I couldn't resist. So with that, let's take a look at option view. Here's the 60 futures options position. It's trading at 129.25, and this is what I did today. I sold 2 of these and bought 3 of those. So if we just look at the trade, this was done for a credit of $350 and a delta of plus 10, so we added a little bit more positive delta. But you can see it does help with our margin, so it's actually good for margin control as well. But it did bump up our cash, so it gave us another $349 at expiration, and we sold about 10 delta. So when I put those together, oops, let me delete that. Here's what the trade looks like now. This is combined with the put credit spread and the ratio. So we have plus $700 of cash, and we're down about $1,700 right now. So there's a lot of room to recover, about $2,400 in the account. But again, it's a 10 delta, I think we're at. This always moves over on me, I don't know why. So we're at a minus 10 delta, so still a lot of room to go. Here's the spot price of 129, and we're short the 124. So that's 500 pips in 59 days, which is a pretty big move. And if we look at the price chart with the birdie and option view, it's kind of strange because we have that the profit on the downside once it gets below here, but you can see we have 124, which 124 and above is where we make our max profit. So let's keep an eye on that, but I think it looks like it might be just kind of stabilizing. If it pops up again, that would be awesome. So let's hope for the best. But right now we've got it under control with a 10 delta. So now let's take a look at SPX. So SPX is at 1995.64. Now, if you recall, we had the one trade that expires this, this week, so in a couple days, but I decided to take it off. So I got 70 cents credit on this trade, so it paid for itself. So I added, after you take out commissions of 562, I added about 64.5 bucks of profit from that trade. So the net on that would be about 1285 or so, something like that. This is the SPX trade that expires on the 19th in 9 days. I changed it a little bit. I took off, I sold the 1990 out and added 2 more butterflies. So we're at, we've taken a little bit off the total from what we started. We're still at 20,000 of margin. Delta's minus 26, still some good data. And nice profit on the trade right now. And here's where we're at. And if we sell off a little bit more, we can maybe eke another bit out of it. I'll probably look to take it off tomorrow if it keeps going up. If it keeps going down, I'll give it some more room. But for now, you know, it's up almost $900, so it's in pretty good shape. Let's take a look at December. Okay, December is up $151 and slightly negative delta, a little bit of theta, and here's what that looks like. So even with the rally, we're coming back towards the center of this thing, so it's still looking fine. So not really much to do with this. It has so much time to go, you know, over 100 days. Well, it is 100 days to expiration, so it's still quite a ways, but it's up nicely. If you look at the combined position, we're minus 37 delta, positive 76 theta, and looking good on our profit. Here's the combined. So that's what it looks like right now that I've taken that shorter term trade off. So we'll keep updating. I'll probably put another one on tomorrow, I would think. So I'll see if I have a good opportunity for that. So Len Yates is coming tomorrow on the roundtable at 4:30. So go ahead and just go to our member site and go to the calendar and join that, and you'll be logged right in. So I'll see you tomorrow at 4:30 plus my regular trading update. See you then. Bye.